Howdy! So if you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, we're trying a bit of an experiment right now. It is getting to where I have several videos scheduled in advance, and when I was first getting started, I would watch the hunt videos, right? The thrifting and the flea market stuff and the yard sale videos. But when I started to get serious about it, what really became educational for me was the what sold videos. You know, you can watch a million people buy something and say it's going to sell for this much, whatever, but you need the proof, right? I can tell you something's going to sell for $45, but until it actually does, it's an empty promise. So I'm going to try every Friday, just make a compilation video Monday through Thursday, or I guess, Saturday through Thursday, actually, to release a video saying just what sold. And that's the whole focus of the video. And that way you all who are interested in getting into selling Lego, getting into selling other things, hopefully this is helpful for you, like it was for me when I was getting started. So first up, 4 Bricklink orders are going out on this fine Monday morning. Both are about $28, $5 and $9. And Ninjago, there's a lot of Ninjago out there. A lot of it is not worth a ton, but some of it can be worth a little more. And then these small sales, when you're working in, huge lots of Lego like I do, $5 can go a long way in making up your initial price. This buyer picked up all these. As far as I know, none of these are viewers. They didn't leave any messages or anything. These parts right here are the majority of the cost. That came from a Killer Croc figure. So there you go. He also picked up a couple of these Gus's. And over here, this buyer picked up a lot of just minifigure parts. So the time invested in getting all this posted was probably, it's on the higher side. But once it's listed, sorry, finding a frog in my throat. Once it's posted and you find more, all it is increasing. Oh my goodness. Okay, hopefully that did it. All it is increasing the amount that you have. The initial research of Lego is probably the most difficult part. But once you start learning stuff, generally knowing what stuff is, finding it is faster. And if you stay organized, it's just increasing the quantity of how much you have in stock. So that is, there's a little tip for you. I was packing these up and this order just paid. And there we go. So 2 of those, 1 of those, and 3 of those. And that came to, I think, 7 something plus shipping. So cool. That does it for Bricklink, and that gets us to eBay orders. First one being this ornament. 'Tis the season. It's almost Christmas time. You can see on the back, I bought it for, or I didn't buy for that. It retailed for $6.99. I bought it on clearance one year for like $1 a piece, and it sold for $10.39 free shipping, I think is what that says. So making a few bucks here and there, but I bought these a few years ago, and every year I sell like 10 of them, so it adds up over time, and they don't take up a ton of space. And of course, I'm gonna remove that sticker just because that feels rude. Super Mario Galaxy. It is actually in that white box right there, so I am not going to get it in this moment. I'll get it later, but Game Day Santa, there you go. These are the ones a while back I mentioned I was dropping off with my friend to have him resurface the discs, and they came out looking really nice. So that was worth it to me. He charges me $3 a disc, and I pick them up dirt cheap at yard sales. So let's say I'm like max $5 into a disc. So not as much money as if I just found a clean one that worked, but hey, it's still money. And this one too. Same story. This one is super cool. If you saw the thrifting video this week, not that. Y'all are about to get a pro tip right here. So I studied puppetry in college. Even tried to make a career out of puppetry for a little bit. So when I saw this, I was like, that looks high quality. I need to take a closer look. And I found this brand name tag right there. Looked it up, and sure enough, went for a lot of money. So that's something you can watch out for. And also the Folkmanis puppets. You see it at a lot of stores. You know, if you find them out in the wild for cheap, still worth picking up. Trying to remember the exact video this came out of, but it came out of a Lego bin, I believe, and it's a G.I. Joe thing that somebody needs replacement parts for. I think somebody was just getting rid of this and gave it to me. So if I remember correctly, this was free. Not a lot of money, but free is free. So unfortunately, my friend doesn't have an adapter for GameCube games, and this one I couldn't get to load on my Wii. So I listed it for repair, and somebody sent an offer for 20 bucks. I just accepted it. I think I'm into it for $1. So even if you have, you know, video games or electronics that are broken, and you put that in the listing that it's 4 parts, it's not working, I can't get it to work, somebody who knows what they're doing might come along and pick it up anyway. So don't fill your house with broken stuff, but if you get stuck with something or find something, don't despair. Same idea as the Christmas ornaments. Into these for 50 cents. This sold for $9.59 free shipping. These were all paid off a long time ago. I have so many of these. What was great is when I first posted them, a couple people came along and bought multiples, so I ended up saving a ton of money on shipping. So I made my money back really fast, and now it's just money that trickles in slowly. This next one came out of the same haul as that one. It's the Davy Jones mask. And yep, somebody sure enough picked it up just before Halloween. I had it listed as shipping ground advantage, I believe, but I'll probably upgrade it to priority mail free just to make sure they get it in time. And last one to go out today, I got a big mess in my way. This is a whole set of Five Nights at Freddy's figures, and there's a Build-A-Figure that you can put together with all of them. I paid $4 a piece. 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 into 120. And I bought this big box of G.I. Joe vehicles on the same day. So I was all in that day for like $114, I believe. I bought this and these old Hot Wheels. So those Funko Five Nights at Freddy's things pretty much paid for the whole haul. Which, hey, another lesson I can throw out there for you. I am unsure as to the completeness of all these, so I'm not sure what the value is going to end up being. And I was a little wishy-washy on it, but I knew if I lotted up all those Five Nights at Freddy's things, it would pay for almost everything after fees and after shipping. So, worst case scenario, these are all incomplete. I gotta pull off parts and sell parts and just get kind of what I can for them. Like, I'm already pretty much in the profit on the whole buy, so everything's gonna be okay. Just an interesting tidbit. It would actually, the Davy Jones mask would have actually cost me $8 to ship ground advantage, the slower option, but it's only gonna cost me $7.20 to ship priority. Go figure. So the faster option is the cheaper option. That works. I've just been hanging out working on stuff. I hadn't left for the post office yet, so we'll sneak in one more sale on Monday. Just gotta find it. Here we go, 40110. Safe. There you go. That came out of the 150 buy. Happy Tuesday, just a couple things going out. This thing right here, I've had it for a very long time. Couldn't even tell you how much I paid for it, but happy to see it going. And it freed up a bunch of space right there. I already rearranged a little bit. That's going out. That was one of those games that I had repaired. Done. Somebody picked this up. There we go. Small Tuesday, but a good Tuesday. And then last one to pack up today, right there. All right, experiencing the midweek slowdown. That's pretty normal, although it sends me into a panic every time, but it's usual. This fire truck came out of the $150 buy. I've stopped keeping track of how much I've made off of that. That super cheap game, this also came out of the same Lego purchase. So, small sales, but stuff's still moving. Like I said, I always get a little panicky about midweek and like, oh, this is how it's always going to be. So I just gotta change that way of thinking. Yesterday, I didn't list anything yesterday because I've been focusing on the Black Pearl and the Ferris wheel. So today I'm gonna be listing a bunch of stuff and hopefully that'll get some stuff going out the door. All right, you can see here I parted out 3 of the same thing with the value of $148.71. And it cost $83, but I also had a $10 gift card, so I spent $73 on it, and I have 2 more sets to part out from this same purchase. Okay, so having now, today's Thursday by the way, gotten to the end of the first one of these videos, I think I know what these videos need to be, and I think that is more like a shop vlog rather than anything else. I sent out an offer on that one just to get stuff moving because we're having a slow couple days here. So while sales will be the primary focus of these videos, we'll talk about goals and things like that as well, and just be a vlog of the week. And last one going out today. I think I paid like $1 for that. Again, midweek slowdown, it'll pick up tomorrow. So while now you will be seeing more sales throughout the week, I'm still not going to be able to cover every single sale. Like, I'm going to edit this video today, get it scheduled, so I'm not like panicking tomorrow morning to get it up. So like, rest of the sales today and anything that sells tomorrow morning, like, you just won't see it. So, I don't know. What do you think of this type of video? Was this helpful to you? Was this interesting? It seems to me, I can talk a little YouTube, the hunt videos, of course, are always going to do the best because it's exciting to see what gets found and things like that. But money has to go get spent in order to make those kind of videos. So that, I got to figure that out. It'd be nice if the revenue generated from the video paid for the purchase, but we'll see. The rebuild videos are doing better. I seem to be finding the audience for those. So this shop vlog video, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So it's even more niche down than the other videos. So it's going to be a very small target audience, but I know some of you will enjoy it and will find it useful. I'll catch y'all later. See you next week.